Yes, especially purifying that awful red fog. Do you remember the time I was exposed to it?
I remember. You passed out. I didn't know what to...
Of course he turned into a
adventurer!
bird. Now I
I've
have
just
to do
discovered
everything
something
myself.
amazing. It looks like we may have finally found Janice. It's not that. Just hear me out. I found an incredible record of the forest of the Great Tree. The Great Sage Tree in that forest is one of the world trees planted by the elves. And according to this ancient record, the elves entered the subconscious world of the world tree. That means inside that giant tree is another dimension. What if Janice is in there? Of course! I've researched it myself. Since you helped me seal Deluge Noah, I'll escort you to the Holy Tree Sanctuary myself. Then I'll see you at the Great Sage Tree when you're ready. Haha! Look at this, Melvin! I told you I can do it!
Master, you'd better hurry. You wouldn't want to be later than the adventurer.
No news yet.
Now, let's
what
finish
in the
preparations.
world are they doing? Crack. Will I ever be able to dig myself out of debt?
We're all going to die!
Your face shines.
Day or night, there's always something to do.
Ah, Ting! Why did they only come out so late at night, Ting?
Whenever a passage ceremony is held at the Great Sage Tree, ogres occupying the forest of the Great Tree sneak in, capture elven souls in bottles, and take them away. Ogres catch them because they adore the shining elven souls. The ongoing abductions prevent the souls from being put to rest, and this caused a major headache for the Wolpertingers.
Over here! I found it! I sense a strong enchantment at this mark. Ancient magic protects the mark, but locked... This kind of work is my specialty. It requires a very delicate, high level of mana control. Here, let's get started. Something's not right.
You who have entered the Holy Tree Sanctuary, come... I am Morin, the gatekeeper of the Great Sage Tree, Ting. Taltinger, why did you use magic on the tree's mark, Ting? The Great Tree does not forgive. How did you know Janice was in the Holy Tree Sanctuary? Wait, Taltinger, I can sense a power similar to that of... Okay then, Taltinger. I have a mission for you. The Great Tree is currently being overrun by an evil energy called Red Fog, Ting. We, the Wolpertingers, have no star fragments, Ting. We can't find out where the memories have gone, Ting. But you, Taltinger, with the star fragment, are sure to find it, Ting. If you can retrieve the memories of joy and sorrow that the Great Tree has lost, Morin the Gatekeeper!
The mark pointing to the Holy Tree Sanctuary at the Great Sage Tree was found, but Theodore was sucked into the tree in front of your eyes. When you told Morin the Gatekeeper that you were there to meet Janice, he tasked you with gathering the scattered memories of the Great Tree.
Remember, magic is only as powerful as the mind that wields it.
To enter Holy Tree Sanctuary, you set out to find the Great Tree's memories scattered throughout Ogre Forest. The memories recovered amidst the terrifying ogres tell the tragedy that occurred between elves and humans.
Have you already collected the memories of the Great Tree, Ting? Oh, thank you. Now, as promised, I'll let you enter the Holy Tree Sanctuary, Ting. Touch the mark of the Great Tree. The Holy Tree Sanctuary is different from the real world, Ting. It was originally a bit now. It's engulfed in the red fog and can be dangerous, Ting.
After gathering the Great Tree's memories, Gatekeeper Morin permitted entrance to the Holy Tree Sanctuary. However, Morin warned about the red fog which has taken over the sanctuary.
Take this time to reflect upon your actions. What did you say, Ting? You should just tell me. Why did you come all this way here to meet with Janice?
I see. Listen well. The Great Sage, unfortunately, a tree. There is one way. If you can resonate with the memories you have recovered and convince the Great Tree, perhaps then the contaminated branch can be removed and a new. Oh, I see. Then try. If you are successful, the Great Tree's memories will alter the sanctuary's weather. I can feel the sanctuary changing. How curious. To think a mere mortal could move the Great Tree's heart. If you can change the sanctuary's weather to burn away the contaminated branch, a new branch will grow. This will allow you to enter the depths. Now, to burn the contaminated branch, the Twilight Flame is needed. You've acquired the Twilight Flame! Now! Well done! Now! Good! Now, bury the Lifebringer branch in the ashes. Once it receives the warm sunlight and rain, a new branch will grow. Splendid! A new branch that leads into the depths has grown! Janice is in there.
How there are only a handful of people who have entered the innermost space of the World Tree. Who are you? Oh no. Clay. Are you It seems a lot has happened since I first entered the Holy Tree Sanctuary. Where is Luna Zero? I'm talking about Clay's Distin. Luna Zero is a Distin I created. If I use it to boost my mana, I'll be able to locate Clay. Since I can't leave the Holy Tree Sanctuary, I'll summon Luna Zero. Now, let's look for Clay. Thank heavens. He is alive. There's obsidian embedded in the magic device binding Clay. This mineral is only mined north of Talandri. And those dwarves. Clay is definitely being held captive somewhere inside the Black Anvil Forge. We can't save him right now. The smoke that was being injected into Clay is a mysterious substance called the Red Fog. It's also the reason I came here into the Holy Tree Sanctuary. The Red Fog erodes and corrupts living organisms. I'm doing what I can to stop it, but the Great Sage Tree is still dying. Even the World Tree and its star fragment can't purify this energy. We need a concrete plan to deal with the Red Fog if we're to rescue Clay. The Swamp of Silence is to the west of the forest. The Red Fog must have originated from there. There's a scholar named ACER who studies the fog in the swamp. Perhaps he knows of a way. I will remain here to stop the Red Fog from spreading further. I'll appease the spirits and make sure Theodore is released while you speak with ACER. You found RYZEN and told her about what happened. With her magic, you learned that Clay is suffering from the Red Fog, just like the Great Tree.
You seem to be an adventurer. Can I help you with anything? The Red Fog is killing the World Tree. You say Janice sent you. The scholars, however, I'm not sure if I can be of any help to you. I made a bitumen purification device, but I have done... If you concentrate the Red Fog, it transforms into red bitumen. But the purification device only works on a small amount of bitumen. As of now, we won't be able to save the World Tree because the purification device is just a prototype with limited effectiveness. The purification device is just a roughly designed prototype that we made based on an incomplete understanding of... There is something you can do to help, actually. Maybe the monster is actually just a little girl who lives in the swamp. Monster is just a rumor spread by adventurers. True, the swamp isn't safe for humans or any creature to inhabit. However, that girl has survived in that swamp for years. It's possible that she has some kind of immunity. I did see her once, but she got frightened and ran away from me. But sadly, there have not been any sightings of her recently. I could really use her help. Would you be... Oh, and take some of the food here. I'm worried that the girl may be hungry. Thank you. I hope you can find her.
To find a way to counter the Red Fog, you visited ACER in the Swamp of Silence. But ACER's bitumen purification device wasn't enough to cure the World Tree. However, he spoke about a girl.
The Swamp of Silence is a place where only mutant sharks and frogs can survive due to the toxic red fog that blankets the entire area. To purify the wetlands, the Resistance is working to eliminate those dangerous monsters and support scholars researching the origins of the fog.
touch anything! Food! Fine. Stop hurting! Go away!
After finding the girl's camp in the swamp cave, you gave the food to her. The girl's mutated arm causes her constant pain. Helping her would make her less hostile.
Oh, it's you. Did you spot the swamp girl? Ah, so that's why we haven't seen her. I suppose you are the first person to ever talk to her. Mutation caused by the red fog cannot be cured. There are rumors that eating a certain fruit can heal it. But if I have some ingredients, I can make a medicine to lessen the girl's pain. You'll help. Please, gather some barnacles and succulents around River of Trials. They are difficult to get, given how dangerous that place is. Also, please collect the teeth of spiked marsharks. Their teeth contain glands that produce a By the way, spiked marsharks have a habit of hiding underwater.
To make an analgesic for the girl, you gathered some barnacles and succulents. The barnacles and succulents at River of Trials both adapt to grow in the harsh environment by producing an anesthetic serum.
ingredient. Good, thank you. If I add that, a dash of this... Done. I added all the ingredients that I think should help. Please, give the analgesic to the girl. It is quite bitter. Thank you. She will run away.
Another ingredient in the analgesic is the tooth from a spiked marshark. The spiked marshark can be lured using a dead fish as bait. This shark's teeth contain glands that also secrete an anesthetic, used to sedate their prey.
Smell weird. No heat. Oh. Eat. Oh. Tastes bad. No good. Ugh. Huh? Arm only hurt a little. Bad taste medicine. Good. Arm no hurt now. Ezra made it. Granny is where? Giselle, wait. Yes, Giselle. My name. Yes. Giselle's arm hurt. Eat berry, not hurt. But no berry now. Mini shark. Really? Yes. Now, follow Giselle. Cave scary. Sharks. Berry inside. I eat berry, arm don't hurt. But crash. Rocks fall and sharks come. So no berry. Shark! Kaboom! Here, berry. Eat, then be okay. No eat berry? Why? But berries for Giselle. Cave, red fog, mini shark.
Once I gave the girl the painkillers, she loosened up, and I was able to talk to her. She told me that she...
You're alive. The girl told me what happened. Giselle? You mean that girl? She told me that you went deep into the cave. She was worried that you weren't coming back. To be specific, she came to me and screamed dead. So I assumed the worst. I gave her some medicine with honey, and she seemed to have calmed down. But what happened in that berries? A fruit with purifying effects. I never knew such. If only the cave was still intact, I would have gone in there for further research. Shame. But you and the girl are safe. That's what... Are these from the cave? Oh, thank you so much. These berries and rock fragments. I need some berries to test them on my purification device. You can bring the rest to Janice. I'll keep Giselle dosed on pain medicine while I work on a cure.
It can't hold any longer. The tree's life is diminishing. I've been using my mana to delay the mutation. But there's not much time left. This rock, it has the same energy as the red fog. And these berries seem to repel it. Berries. I never would have guessed. Fascinating. I do. But my priority is to cure the world tree. I think these berries can help. I will boost the berry's power with my magic and purify the red fog. Look, the World Tree's star fragment has been purified. The tree should now be able to heal itself over time. What you saw in the cave were the sins committed by human wizards long ago. Ages ago, there was a great war between humans and elves. Using forbidden magic, they created a substance that never should have existed in our world. This substance could contaminate and kill all living things. The wizards called. After the war ended, it was broken into many pieces and sealed away. There are no. So the descendants are bearing the consequences of the sins that the wizards buried 1,000 years ago. Now that we've helped the world tree, it's time to find Clay. Clay doesn't have a star fragment, so the red fog will affect him more strongly than it affects. I need more berries to purify the energy. It's going to take some time. In the meantime, you must prepare. When showing Azra the rock pieces and berries from the cave, he was delighted, saying that it will aid him in his research. When you return to the forest of the great tree, Janice used the berry to save the world tree. Now... Long, long ago, the elves gifted language and magic to humanity. However, Mankind began to dabble in magic that was forbidden. And war broke out between the two peoples. Driven back and put on the defensive, the human wizards crystallized the resentment and despair of their dead. This forbidden weapon of war was called the Abyssal Meteor. It was Scion Tegaroth, a wizard of the Lightbringer Society, who brought the war to an end. He established precepts of magic and split the Abyssal Meteor into 7 pieces, sealing them in various locations around the world. As time passed, part of the ocean floor in Talandre rose, revealing a buried fragment of the meteor. Once the fragment surfaced, it emanated a corrupting red fog, which caused sickness, mutation, and death to all it touched. A devastating war between humans and elves claimed many lives. The mistakes committed by human wizards during this time will remain as a curse for future generations to reckon with.
Oh, adventurer! Oh, but while flying over here with the parts, I tried to retrieve them, but the ogres got to the distant parts are so hard to find. Not to mention pricey. You do that? Huh? I'd be